around. We will not be waiting until we all die. One attack must be revenge. Any attack on Eastern Security Network, nobody will tell me one or two things that these people, the Biafrans have committed that make Nigerian government to be killing us in this manner. You see it. When before this Eastern Security Network, they used to send their soldiers to kill us. They say that we are terrorists. Now people have come to protect. When, like last year Christmas, last 2 years, last 3 years, by this time, many families will be thrown into mourning and tears. They will be crying because of what Fulani henchmen have done. Ask yourself, since the killing of this, since the killing started about 6 years ago, 7, 8, 10 years ago by this Miati Allah, have any of them been brought to justice, or have any of them been arrested? Have they arrested any of them? Have you seen any place where any of these Fulani people we are sentenced to one, even if it is a day in prison, to show that what they are doing is wrong? And like Buhari said before he became the president, that any attack on Boko Haram is an attack to the Northerners. He said it, and the Northerners clapped for him, and they followed him up. So now, how can you see people that is protecting life and property and you call them terrorists? What shows that they are terrorists? So meaning that the federal government don't want any person to live in peace in Biafra land. They don't want the smile and the laugh of our people in our land. All they want is the killing, so that our people will be shedding tears, so that our people will be crying every day and night. That is what they want. And they were disappointed at this point of time, where they think that they have concluded the plan to wipe the igbos out. There Mazinam come up with Eastern Security Network to say, no, our people must not perish. Not when he is still alive. Then what are they now trying to do? They are now trying a way to come and provoke the Eastern Security Network so that they will target a proscribed group. Because they know that when they come to attack again, if the Fulani henchmen come in our farmland, not even to kill, to destroy crops, they will be chased out. They will see what they are looking for. Because of that one now, they don't know how to go about it. They are now confused. They don't know what to do at this particular time. That's why you see them coming up to send their soldiers to come and fight them. It will not be like the Python dance you people do before and go scot-free. It will not be like when you people attack the home of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and go scot-free. It will not be like the killing at Obigbo. It will not be like that. Because the moment you people start, then you will know that the Nigerian soldiers don't have what it takes to stand the Eastern Security Network. You cannot come to our land, because not only the Eastern Security Network will rise up, all the youth from Biafra land will rise up, because at this point their life is in danger. You are trying to make sure that there is no group, no vigilante, no security that will guarantee the life of our mothers. Our mothers will also rise up against any soldier that come to the east. So any attack on Eastern Security Network, they let them know that the people that will come up to revenge this attack is our mothers and our fathers, our sisters and our daughters. Because you are now taking their life for nothing. You are now using their life to do caricature. You don't love the life of the Biafrans. You want us to be crying and shedding tears every day. No, the time has come for us to take what belongs to us. You cannot continue killing us. No, you cannot. Attack any Eastern security network and see what will come out of it. The result, the repercussion of it, if you like, be a Sabo, stand from the east and they are supporting the Nigerian soldiers. Ask yourself, when it started, when Nnamdi Azikiwe was sabotaging Ojukwu, when the war broke out, do they spare the Anambra State because Nnamdi Azikiwe come from the place? Of course, no. Anambra State, they even kill more in Anambra State, more than any other places. Now, I ask you, you as a governor, you are there, you are sitting, you are supporting them to come to your state in the search of Eastern Security Network. Ask yourself, what will be the result when they started killing and shooting? Do you think that that very state will be as peaceful as it is before? Do you think that people can go out for their business or to carry out their business again? Of course, no. So, if the Nigerian army think that they have what it takes, there are so many places where they need the security now. In Katsina, where they fake the kidnapping of the Kankara boys, well-organized crime, to take do you know how much they use? They said, according to them, what the paper writes, they say they use 344 million to pay those bandits that they tell you people that they kidnap the Kankara. Meanwhile, the Nigerian soldiers don't see Katsina as where they can go and occupy until they bring security there. But you see a region, the most peaceful region, the most peaceful place in the world. You want to cause crisis, and the governors, they fold their hands and be looking at it like, okay, let's see what will happen. What will happen, you will not like it. Your brother, you think you are a governor, you have relations out there. That your private jet cannot carry all of them at once. And let me ask you, where do you think you can fly them to? Because Biafrans are all over the world now. If you are thinking that if you attack Eastern Security Network and the war broke out, let me tell you, if you are a governor and you are sitting there and you cited these things, the moment you fly out, any country you enter, you and your family, the Biafrans there will track you and they will bring you down. They will bring you down all over the world now. Biafrans full all over the world. There is no country you will go today that you will not see Biafrans, and they are not happy of what is going on in that contraction. So I am telling the Eastern governors, this is the last chance of you people now. I heard the news that johannes said that they will remove asking the government to untag the IPOB as a terrorist. I'm not impressed with that, because you don't know what you're supposed to do. What condition are you giving them that if they don't do it, that you will do? You have to give them condition. That is to show how serious you are. When Arewa people say that if Johannes, before they tag them, that's terrorists, the Arewa people that force on the Johannes to do that, then tell you that if you don't tag IPOB a terrorist, they will kill all the Igbos in the north, and they hurriedly do that. You tag them. Now, you see, you have seen the game they use against us, against you, the way they manipulated you. What will you do? What you need to do, now is to give them the condition that if they don't untag IPOB as a terrorist group, you will find what you know. If you put, they can never, ever. In fact, they will be shaking. You know what it takes. But I know most of you are afraid of your positions, of the Ghana must go they have given you. Damn it. That is your money. As you take it, stand on your ground. Since you make that statement, how many things, which action do you put so that they will understand that you are serious? When the Ariwa put and give any condition if you don't meet it, they will now use Boko Haram and bandit. Tell them that if they don't untag IPOB as a terrorist, that he will declare Biafra under 1 month. Not under 1 month. If they don't do it, he will declare the East as a Biafra nation. You will see they will listen to you. And this time, you people sit down. You hear the federal government planning to bring the soldier to come to the East. Have you asked the federal government why? Why are they planning to bring the soldiers to the East? Is there any crisis? Is there any war? Is there any robbery? Is there any kidnapping issues? The people that attempted to do kidnapping issues in the East, you see them, the vigilantes capture them to tell you that the security are working for that. But the kidnapping of people in the North, have they captured anyone? Have they captured any kidnapper in the North? And in the North, they are not kidnapping one person. They will kidnap a whole community. Ask yourself, what is the work of the Nigerian soldiers and the police? What are their duties? Where were them? Or where was them when this kidnapping? Or do the whole community gather in one place? Are they from the why can't they bring them to the justice? How do they kidnap those the full community? And you are out there. Let me send this warning to all these baby saboteurs, feeding bottle saboteurs. Some people like this Facebook user Francis Wisdom, what is it called? You know, you have already answered the wisdom, but in you there is nothing like wisdom. That is the problem we are facing today. Now, if you think that in the East there is a crisis, what will you talk that what is happening in the North? That is war. Now, the latest promotion of police officers, they promoted about 27 police officers. How many people from the East? Only one person out of 27. Ask yourself, all the rest, the 26, where do they come from? From the North, it's all about almost 20 people come from the North. And they pick one from the East. They pick one from the South. The other 4 from the West. Ask yourself, does it mean that the Easterners don't have a good, educated and smart police officers? But you see the game. They can easily send the Eastern soldiers to the Sadisa forest in order to get killed. But when it comes for promotion, you will now promote the North. Have Johannes rise up to say no? Because if you are a war, you go to any war, you go to combat any terrorist, you come back, you will be rewarded with promotion. Rather, the people that is getting the promote is from the North. The people that are in the battlefield is from the East. So the Northern soldiers get promoted for giving the Eastern security people order to go to the Sabisa forest and die. There, Johannes will rise so that we will know that they are doing their job. Johannes need to rise up now and tell the Northern elite that any attack on Eastern security network is an attack on all Biafrans, is an attack to all Igbos, is an attack to all Eastern region, not the other way around. Because these people have come to defend their land. They have come to defend the the land of Biafra, their ancestral land. They have not come to steal. They have not come to rob. They have not come to destroy. They have not come to take life. They have not come to take lives and properties, but rather they come to protect it. Why can't you give them the maximum support? Exactly, Michael. They have to do it as possible as they can to show that they are not even to help IPOB. They are doing it to redeem their image, which they have destroyed. They will do it to redeem their image, because the IPOB is trying to help them redeem the image of Johannes, which they have destroyed with longer throat. So for them to rise up and do it as fast as they can is the only thing that will make them redeem their image. It will make them have small value like other organizations, like other institutions. When Ariwa Youth make a statement, the federal government listen to their statement within 24 hours because they carry out their threat or whatever they say, they stand on it. They don't shake. At this point of time in Biafra land, you must rise up in everything. Do you know, have you checked every people, all the region that have provided, that have produced a president? How do they do it? Let me tell you, after Obasanjo ruled Nigeria, the Northerners take over the power again. And when one of them, the Yaradua, died in power, Jonathan take over. Jonathan was not legal elected president, but because of the constitution that stated that when they die, automatically the vice president will take over. That was why Jonathan was able to come into power. Now the Northerners check how they will collect the power from this young man. That is how they produce this thing, Boko Haram, which was formed by Yarima Shetima, the former governor of Borno State, who later became the national chairman of PDP before his mission was exposed there. They use it to bring Buhari in. Obasanjo used OPC to come into power, like Tunumbu. Now, Johannes, now, you people say that 2023 is for igbos. What are you people holding to make sure that if they don't give you the presidency that you can go with, that you use to threaten them? You don't have anything. So why can't you stand and back this Eastern Security Network? If you don't know the reason why these Northerners want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be killed, the reason is that name, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the only name that strikes fear in the heart of the Fulani people. That is the only name they fear. They fear the name, not to talk of his face. Once they see that his face, all of them will be shaking. They cannot even look that face 2 times. It will be like when that fire, Moses see the fire, the face, when God want to deliver message to Moses, and he was unable to look direct to that his face. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand for Fulani people. And they are trying every possible means to kill him so that they can take over. They can achieve their dream. Because the only obstacle now for the Fulani people to accomplish their mission in the East is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they are trying every means possible to take him out. Only that what God has, whoever God is with, nobody can take away the person. That is why you see these people now. They cannot do more than dead rats. If they try or they succeed using the Eastern governors and the Johannes to accomplish their mission. No, it's that the eastern region will be wiped out under 1 year, and nobody will talk about them again. So let me make this thing clear to Johannes and the eastern governors. The ISBAB, formed by the Northern Elite, is being supported and by the Ariwa and the Eastern Northern governors and the whole Northern Elite. Nobody in the North you will see today castigate or say anything rubbish about Miatiala, about ISBAB, about Boko Haram. Irrespective of the killings you see carried out by the Boko Haram, do you see the power of the North? They are now, instead of to bring them to justice, either by sentencing them to life imprisonment or to kill them, they are now using their power to put them in the military, in the police, and in the army. That is to tell you that these people, they believe in what they are doing. All their plan, they are carrying it out one after the other. And believe you me, whenever you attack, if an Igbo man become chief commander for the army now, what is it called? Yes, and they tackle this bandit or try to stop them, do you know what will happen? The same thing that happened during the time of Ihejirika. I know most of us have forgotten why Boko Haram arose and Buhari take over. Is because Jonathan fall in their trap. When the Northern Elite, we are calling Jonathan to sack Ihejirika, it's not because Ihejirika is looting the military money. It's not because Ihejirika is not fighting. It's not because Ihejirika is not never deliver on his duty. But the Northerners decided to take out Ihejirika because Ihejirika was fighting Boko Haram. Thank you. Exactly. This is one question Johannes will now ask themselves. Michael Jock wrote, he said, why should the Northerners decide who should be the next president of the country when we are in a democracy? Ask this question. This question I throw it direct to the Johannes and the Eastern governors and the Ndi Igbo. If you think that you belong to the country, you know what you are doing, that you are in a democracy, why would one region decide who will be the president? Why? Why would one region decide who will be the president of a full nation that made up of over 200 million people? And you don't see the game these people are playing. All they are doing is to instigate war between us, division among us, and they have succeeded in buying some of our people. I only pity those that buy. You as an Igbo man, you as an Biafran, and you are serving the Northerners, have you asked yourself, look around the whole East, have you seen any Northerner that is serving the East? Ask yourself this question. Have you seen any Northern person serving the East? If the answer is no, know that you are deceiving yourself, that you are not doing it right. You are evil. You have to repent and follow your people. You have to change your mentality. You have to, because you are killing your people. A bloodsucker, when you say a murderer, is not only when you carry gun and shoot person direct. No. When you are killing your people indirectly, you are also a murderer. This is the time the whole Biafrans, if you are Ijo, you are Urobo, you are Shekiri, you are Effion, you are Calabar, you are anywhere at all, this is time we have to come together and say enough is enough. enough of this nonsense. We have to move. We have to stand up and unite and say no to this northern supremacy. It's no longer a white man's supremacy. This is a northern supremacy. How can an illiterate who don't know how to read and write in his own language, who don't even know how to produce anything, don't have knowledge of anything, how can the person be telling you that he claim you are educated on what to do and how to move? Why? That is to tell you that there is something wrong somewhere. Definitely, there is something wrong somewhere, and that thing must be corrected. Who will correct it? Me and you. This is time to preach unity among. If you are there, you are serving the North. Ask yourself, if the war starts, will you be saved? If the fight starts, will you be saved? Of course, no, you will not be saved. You can't be saved. Why you cannot be saved is because you are an Igbo man and you are Biafran. The moment the war starts, you will be among those people that will be running or looking for where to hide. And once the Fulani get you, they will equally kill you. They will slaughter you. They are not slaughtering you because they will not leave you because you sabotage your people. They will kill you because you are an Igbo man. They don't care. They will kill you because they will not think you will still sabotage them if they leave you. Go around the world. Any person that betrays his people, that person can never be trusted by those people that he betrayed his people for. They can never take you for anything serious. They can never. That is the problem we are facing today. Now, many pastors will now come up to tell you that they are seeing prophecy. Me and you know that there's nothing like prophecy they are going to see. What they're supposed to do now is to tell their church members that prepare yourself for self-defense. Because the 2020, you don't need any prophecy to tell you what is about to come. Because 2020 is the year of Biafra. We are restoring Biafra either by peace or by force. But Biafra flag must be restored next year, 2021. Believe you me. Once these Fulani people see that they can no longer control the East, if Johannes and the so-called Eastern governors can unite and they tell all those people they have paid to stop their fake propagandas and join hand, the Fulani people will be totally weak. Exactly. So now, you as a Eastern person, Nigeria was created in 1914, and according to the history, they tell you that Nigeria got their independence in 1960. Ask yourself, since they got their independence, are they moving forward? Are they moving backward? Nigeria remained the only country in the full universal, in the full world, that got their independence in 1960 and go war and have war, not even crisis, war under 10 years. That record, go and check it. There is no country that got their independence within 10 years, they go into war. That is to tell you that the people are not united. Exactly. Michael Joku. The people we're supposed to be leading to the light are not leading us because we don't value what we have. We don't know our potentials. We don't know our capacities. We don't know what we have. These people now that is leading us, we're supposed to be the one leading them because they don't know anything. When a blind man is leading the people that how they say it, if a blind man is leading you, you will follow that blind man to a hole. Both of you will fall inside gutter. Where can he lead you to? On where hanya? Kebo ge lead you to? The pastors now, they have bring money, issue of money, money, and they have turned church now to a laughing stock. They have turned church now to a laughing stock. I wish the pastors stand on their feet. I'm waiting for the 31st of December, when all of them will come out with their fake prophecies, because they no longer have new prophecy. What they will tell you, you will get married, you will be, those that is poor will get money, this and that. You, all those things are foul. You that maybe you have started to your marriage plan this year, maybe you don't you didn't accomplish it. With that pastor telling you, you know that next year you will marry because you are working towards it. You as a girl, you are age of 24, 25, you are a graduate, you know that the next thing you will do is to marry. So why can't any of them stand and leave this prosperities and this and that? When I talk of Johannes, the problem of the East is not only Johannes. The individual as well, they are contributing to the downfall, because we have people that are not in Johannes, but they are well known. These people supposed to stand up, because when you check the north, you can never see one day you hear Dangote discuss anything that has to do with Boko Haram or bandit. That does not mean that he's not sponsoring them. That does not mean he never supported them. But take the prominent men in the East today. People like Ato Ezenubo, that's supposed to keep quiet and support what is going underground. You will see them come up tarnishing the image of IPOB in order to get more contract from the north. People like Emeka Ofo, who's supposed to stand, because most of the people, if you know that you're a businessman and you know people like Innocent, but go and watch them when they interact at IPOB now, you will see them open their mouth talking rubbish because you want to impress those people. You forget that everything you are producing is being consumed by the Biafrans. The northern people, how many Hausa Fulani person have you seen with Range Rover, or have you seen with a Jeep? What will the person drive it with? Now, you sit down, you are watching soldiers to come to the east to fight. Don't you ask yourself question, if that soldiers come to attack Eastern Security Network, who is protecting you and your business, and you keep quiet, and the crisis started? Definitely, once there is crisis, as people, you cannot go to your market again. There will be something like business activities. Everything will be stopped. Are you now selling at this point? What we're supposed to do to prevent things, we are not doing it. We are not doing it because of personal interest, because of selfish interest. Then you see the Nigerian army preparing, the federal government giving them order to come to the east where there is no crisis. You as a leader from the east, the same thing goes to the traditional rulers. Our traditional rulers have kept quiet for so long, and they are now irrelevant in the society. Do you know that before this democracy or before this politics come into Africa, the monarchy, we the Igbos, we practice monarch system of government where the king will now decide what happens in the village. Where the king will decide on how to protect his subject. But today, reverse is the case. Yes, my brother Tommy Bravo. You can call. My WhatsApp number is there. I dropped the WhatsApp number. You can call me on WhatsApp only. The line is not going, but on WhatsApp, you can call only on WhatsApp. So, these people, the traditional rulers, they fail to do the needful. That is why the politicians render them useless, irrelevant in the society. Do you know why? When you make yourself irrelevant, when you insult yourself before a child, that child will take away his respect or her respect towards you. And when you repeat that, you have given that child the opportunity to insult him. How can a governor sack a traditional ruler? Do you know our culture? Do you know that a traditional ruler, Igwe, can banish a governor? I wish it was in olden days. If that governor commits the atrocities, commits crime against the land, the authority, the highest authority is supposed to be the traditional rulers. But the England who bring this decisive democracy to us, make us to abolish it. The same England is practicing monarchy system of government where they can produce Queen Elizabeth as the highest person hand over. That is the highest position in England today is that Queen's position. The Queen can give order and they will carry it out. If the Prime Minister said that they want to exit from Europe and the Queen say no, they are not going to exit from Europe. But because the Queen say yes, and she supported, that is why you see them move out. That is the reason. Ask yourself, who is making it right in the East? Even in the North, they are still practicing the monarchy system. But gradually, although they are working with their governors, they are doing things with their governors. Today, it will be very hard for you to come the whole Eastern region. You will see a traditional ruler that is performing well. All of them from A to Z. I'm not lying. Even my uncle is a traditional ruler. He's the king of my village. He's my uncle. So I will not say because of saying he is my uncle, I will not talk the truth. They are not doing well. The way he's supposed to, why I tell you they are not, all of them are the same. All of them are under Willie Obiano. None of them is talking now. The Oba of Benin, who's supposed to stand as a kingdom, today is under governor, an elected governor for 4 years. Another person coming, you will be there. What is happening? How many of the traditional rulers have come together and say no? This thing that the government is doing with our children, because the traditional rulers, the people they are killing, are they not your subject? The people they are killing in Nigeria, the people that the Nigerian police and Nigerian army are killing, are they not your subject? You will not tell me that IPOB come from one family, one community. They are all Biafra, meaning that all the whole king have their one or their two subjects in IPOB, and you cannot say anything when you see your subject being killed by your oppressors. You keep mute. When you keep mute, that shows that you are not serious. That shows that you are not a king that's supposed to be respected. As the so-called Johannes fail to acknowledge or to do the needful, if the whole traditional rulers come together and say we stand with Eastern Security Network, that any attack on Eastern Security Network is an attack to all the traditional rulers, do you want to tell me that the Nigeria will now still send their military to come and cause problem in our land? Do you want to tell me that? They will not, because they know that these people are now one people. They are formidable. They are united. So why can't them do it? Who are you afraid? Our people say, "Kamu dike namba kamu libye." Why are you afraid of ordinary illiterate person? Why are you afraid of ordinary aboki? You call them aboki Fulani people, yet you are afraid of them. They command you, they give you order on how to rule your own people, on how to move about. And you tell me that you are a lion. A lion where? What type of lion are you? Check here the consequence of what is about to happen if your people don't rise up now and prevent this thing that I'm seeing. If you people don't rise up now, the Johannes and the traditional rulers with the prominent Igbo people, if you people don't come out now to tell this janjaweed that your people, any attack on Eastern Security Network is an attack on your people, your children will suffer it too. You might not escape because you don't know when they will come. 1967 to 1970, many prominent people died. Those people that is against Ojukwu, many of them died. What lesson do you learn from those things? When Ojukwu was trying to secure the East, Azikiwe tell the world that Ojukwu is a rebel. But when the war started, do they fight the Azikiwe's village? Yes. Do they keep people there? Yes. Do any Azikiwe's relation hurt? Yes. Go and check it. He was unable to safeguard all his people. The same thing will happen to the Eastern person who is not in support of the Eastern Security Network, or who is working against the IPOB, or who is working against the restoration of Biafra. If you are in the East, you are doing that. Know that you will not be safe, and you will be the same. Anything they see that happened to the IPOB will also come to your family. All the business that you are thinking you are protecting will also hurt. They will be bring down. Because how you support the IPO because you support her. Nobody will ask you, do you support Mazin and can when they point gun at you? No, you will not hear that question. What they want to know, the only thing they see is not an Hausa man, it's a boom. Prevention is better than cure. Kaij here, before Chieje. Mazin and Kano have given the East something to stand, something they will use to get whatever they want. Something the whole East will use to get anything they want. Under 1 month, they will give them. But you see it, they don't value it because it comes from the Igbos. If Yoruba people can have the population of IPOB today, if the East if the West, the Yoruba people can have any of them can mobilize their people the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unite all the IPOB and they are doing things well, they have the 1/4 of that population, the person will come out and become president. Tinubu is among of people that is shaking Nigeria. How many people do he have during his time that bring him to the limelight today? But because he's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he's an Igbo person, you will hate him. You hate him for nothing. I see some miscreant will come, they will tell you, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bring war to the East, I will not come home. Rather, I will turn to a terrorist. You can turn to a terrorist, only you. How come? Ask yourself, can only you turn to a terrorist? Then if only you go for suicide mission, you die. Nobody will remember you again. That is only one mission you can go. Before you can think, you must have people. Unless any governor from the East that can mobilize people today without paying them. No governor from East will call the youth to come out without putting his money there, that the youth will come out and answer that call. But to tell you that the whole youth are now tired of the system of the Nigeria, that the system is not favoring any person, not the young, not the old, not even unborn child in the story in the womb is suffering in as far as you are in Nigeria. The Nigerian government don't see something to tackle off. They don't see the economy that is going to recession to tackle off. They don't see anything, all the insecurity things. Nigeria is among the failed countries in the world today. They don't see, they are not thinking on how to bring it out. Rather, they are not thinking on how to cripple it more. And are the leaders not ashamed, or are they not seeing what is happening around the world? Nigeria don't have single something that they can boast of. You go to Brazil, you buy used jet. The moment you land to Nigeria, you stop working. You know how many people that have died, all in the name of you buy a private jet for them. Just let them test it. It will crash. You don't see that. Now, I will focus on the johannes. Let me tell them what they need to hold on. Because not only all this thing, if they don't know, send them this video. Because let them fight. If they want one Nigeria, they must carry the headquarters, the military bases. If you want to go army school, army training, let them bring it to the East. All the military weapons they keep in the North, let them transfer it to the East. Then let them bring the whole seaport to the East. Let them bring a Nigerian police academy to the East. Then carry police station to the North so that they will be building police station there. Bring the Nigerian police academy to the East. Army school academy to the East. And building carrying the soldiers to the North so that they will go there to operate. How can you carry a military base, a military weapons to go and keep where terrorists is operating, and overnight they will come there and ransack everything and take all the weapons? You will be crying. You are crying. Why? A military base, two Fulani people will carry chakapu and enter there. Once they enter there, they will rob everything and take and move away with armored tankers, with the ordinary chakapu. You tell me it's not arrange. Let them bring those things and to the east. Let me see how they will come to the east. Today, if an Igbo man want to become police, want to go school of police, the person, if their parents is in the east, it will be very difficult, because how can they be? How? You must go to the north. To go military training now, you will go to the north. And they will tell you that each state will produce, from the east, will produce 10 people. Full state, they will only produce 10 people. How many local governments do you have in the east, in the state? Only Anambra have about 20-something local governments. Go to the foreign land. You will see that almost every family have their one person in the military force. It's either in the police or in the army or in the civil defense or in the custom or in the oil. They must have, in as far as they have children in that place. Why can't you people rise up and say, no, we are tired of this? As the government, is it the Eastern Security Network is the problem that you're facing? Why can't you people fix the insecurity? You are there now. None of you is doing anything. You want the federal government to come and start crisis in the east. You see the hardship that is there already. Think, if you allow these people to start this crisis, how will the children, how will people now feed? Do you think that the Northerners are happy that there is no killing in the east? Because there is no killing, that is why you see them sending their Fulani brothers to come to the east and kill. My brother Michael, they are very shameless. Very shameless is understatement. Because if persons like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are in that Senate, believe you me, all these Janjaweed senators from the north will run, because he will give them fire to fire. You cannot bring out any dirty bill and they will pass it. You cannot. So you watch. If an Igbo man want to import anything today, that thing will not come to the whole people, the importers and the importers today in Nigeria. 90% of them are the Biafrans. 5 or 7, 8% are Yorubas. Then 1%, if there is, or 0.5%, is the North. Meanwhile, instead of you people to say, okay, since we are the people who is importing, are into importing and doing this business, why can't you people have a seaport? They close all your seaport. Now, why can't Johannes and Igbo stand and say, no, this is what we want? This is what we want. Then and follow it up with action. Why can't them do it? But they fail to do it. They don't know their left and right. They don't know what they need, how to face opponent. Before you come out, before you start something, let me make it clear to Johannes and Igbo. They have what it takes to make themselves great. They have what it takes to make the Easterners great. They have what it takes to make this Biafra land, to make it be like London. You don't need to go to war. You need to stand with your words. First of all, start with this very issue you see now, this very security outfit that God used Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to provide. Back it up and see the result. Back it up and tell them that, you see, we are the Eastern people, and this security outfit that you see is here to stay. They are here to safeguard lives and properties. They are here to make sure that no one will be kidnapped. They are here to make sure that no raping of our mothers in the farm. They are here to make sure that there will not be killing of our fathers in the farm. They are here to make sure that our children go to the stream to fetch water and come back home safely. They are here to make sure that everyone can go about his or her business without thinking of being killed or being robbed on his or her way. Then after that, you tell the person that you can no longer tolerate insensitive killing. They will tell you that we have Nigerian security, we have Nigerian police force, and you want to do it. Ask them, since the killing started about 10 years ago, how many of the killers have the police arrested? How many? Have you seen any of the police paraded any Fulani person for destroying farmland or for raping a woman in the farm? Have you seen them? So that is the only thing we tell them. The police are not functioning. The police are now Boko Haram, because the whole Boko Haram they captured, they now recruit them in the police and the army. How can they fight themselves? How? They cannot fight themselves. That is the truth. It must be, the truth must be said. And that is the truth you are hearing now. Keep the record straight. You call yourself leaders. How can a Fulani person pick who will be Johannes leader? Is a Fulani man Johannes? And you people don't know that you are messing up. You people don't know the gravity of offense you people are committing. I shed tears for most of you. I cry when I see some of our leaders crying, begging those people who's supposed to be begging them. It's very bad of us. It's not speaking good. It's not something we can just overlook. It's something must be done. You have what it takes. You have been marginalized. Use that as a weapon to correct it. Tell them that you can no longer continue like this. Let them know that you are no longer that Johannes they used to control. Let them know. Make it happen. Let them know that any attack on IPOB is an attack on all Biafrans. What is the full meaning of IPOB? The indigenous people of Biafra. And you are there. You are still waiting. You are still waiting. Any attack on IPOB, any attack on Eastern Security Network is an attack to all Biafrans, home and abroad, if you don't know. No. We have to rise up. We have to start now. We have to start now, not tomorrow. The time is now that we have to rise up and take what rightfully belongs to us. We have to take it. You don't wait for anyone to tell you this is how you do things now. No. You cannot be waiting for anyone. You can't. If the Nigerian security, if the Nigerian army, they feel that they have where to go and fight, they are now ready, they have weapon and gun, let them go to Sabisa Forest and fish out those Boko Haram. Let them go to the north and fish out this bandit. Not in the east. The governors must rise up. They must stop bringing the Nigerians to the east to come and kill our youth. If the governor is in the east, they have to stand up and say enough is enough. Let the whole soldiers in the east go to the Sabisa Forest. Let them go to the north and fight the Boko Haram. Not the other way around. Not the other way around. You must not be looking. You must not. Our people say that okay, but this time around, our elders are now. They will sit at home and they go to deliver in the road. Makagini, they have given you money. Is that money? If you do the good will, if you discharge your duties, won't you get paid? You will be paid for your good work. Why do you people derive joy in killing their own brothers? Why do you derive joy in killing your subject? You are a governor. The people elected you there to protect them so that you will provide for them, so that you can speak for them, not the other way around. You are your johannes. What is the meaning of johannes? Oha, the people, the eze, the kings. You say, what are your duties? What from that organization? Is it not for the betterment of the people? Oh yeah. Make the people see something to eat. Make so that there will not be unnecessarily. Justice will be to seek justice. Today, johannes will be so shameless. So shameless. They will be telling you, we are begging Buhari. We are begging Buhari to restructure Nigeria. Are you not ashamed? You are begging. Do you know the meaning of demand? Why can't you demand for the restructure of Nigeria since you so love Nigeria? And if they tell you that they cannot restructure it, why can't you break out? Do you think that if the so-called Nigeria is not favoring the North, they will not move out? They will move out immediately. They don't need to beg. If Igbo is the president, the Northern Arewa don't need to beg him. They will order him. You will hear the Northern and tell you that we give Buhari, we give the Igbo man, BUU, 70 days or 72 hours. When Jonathan was in power, do they beg him to sack Ihejirika? They order him and they demanded that word, demanded. They demanded for Jonathan to sack Ihejirika. They never begged Jonathan to sack Ihejirika because Ihejirika was fighting Boko Haram and is killing Boko Haram to make sure that Jonathan administration perform well. The Northerners see these things and they demanded that word, demand, is an order. They demanded Jonathan to sack Ihejirika so that they will now bring who will now take Boko Haram, finish up with what we are doing. That is why Jonathan weakly and foolishly obeyed them. That moment he sacked Ihejirika, bring the downfall of Jonathan, if you don't know. The moment Jonathan announced that Ihejirika have the relief of his duty, the Northerners celebrated because they know that he will not appoint an Igbo man. He will appoint a Boko Haram member who will be now passing the information to the Boko Harams. But if it were an Igbo man, if it were to be Hausa man in that power, then even if you ask him to sack that Ihejirika, if you say it for him to bow to pressure, he will bring another Hausa man that will be worse than Ihejirika in fighting that Boko Haram. He will now hand him over that position. But Jonathan was foolish enough to sack Ihejirika without finding a competent Igbo person that he will put there. The Northern Games, if a Northern person, as Ihejirika was a chief of army staff that time, they see that they were about to sack him, and the next person that will take that rank is an Igbo man, they will retire him first. Why can't Jonathan retire the people who are supposed to be an obstacle, and then Igbo man will now be promoted and take over that place? And let me see how Boko Haram will now succeed in bringing his administration down. But he failed. The same way Johannes is failing now. You have to be smart at all given time. All these governors, I advise them to go and sit down, listen to previous broadcasts of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that you people will be learning the games and everything, and also listen to the Simon Ekpan, so that you people will not see the game. So that you will know the game. These people now, the same way they pressured Jonathan, pressured him, he sacked Ihejirika, that is the same way they pressured the Eastern governors, pressured them with Johannes to tag IPOB as a terrorist. They never think till they succeed. Now they have succeeded. Now you people have seen the what they are doing. Why can't you people say no? You people have used us enough, and the reason for once, they are now still pressuring you people to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Have you asked yourself, why do these people continue pressuring you whenever they see good thing coming in your way? Coming in the east, they will pressure you to prevent it. They will come with bribe. They will come with threat. They will come with all manner of things. Why? Why can't you people reason and see this game these people are? See the strategies they are using. Now you people succeeded in tagging IPOB terrorists. They are now sending their soldiers. Any person they kill in the east, they kill any person today, they will tell you it's an IPOB member, it's a terrorist. Any person the Nigerian soldier kill today, any person the Nigerian police kill, they will tell you in order to cover up, because you people foolishly agree with them. They will not tell you that everybody they will, to get a Biafran flag is not hard. You will get the flag and they will just drop it on the ground, take pictures. We see this flag with him. Is flag a weapon? Is it with flag that you can use to harm person? Meanwhile, at that particular point, they are snapping that picture of flag. You will see Fulani headsman with AK-47 raping an innocent person, and they will not snap it. They will never talk. Nobody will speak. No, everybody will keep. They will even take pictures with the Fulani people, and you people are so dull to know the game these people are planning. Why? Why our people? Why our leaders? This is the same thing they started in 1960. They used Nnamdi Azikiwe. They use Azikiwe. They pressure him. Remember that he will be the next president. Remember, if you don't talk, say Ojukwu is a rebel. If you don't stand against Ojukwu, you will not become the Nigerian president. They will not give you the president. Ask yourself, who are they to give you the president? Are you not practicing democracy again? Is it not the masses that will vote? and Nnamdi Azikiwe foolishly concur and come up and tell the world that Ojukwu is a rebel, they now know that the people will now revolt against him, that he is nobody, that the people will not support him. They now fire him. Till Azikiwe die, go and check it. Azikiwe never become Nigerian president. There is something they call ceremonial president. That was what Azikiwe is, which means the person who fights for independence. So at that point, Nigeria is not. They are practicing. Is not. I'm forgetting what is it called. Which they will have a prime minister, and that prime minister is in charge of everything that is happening. The prime minister will give order. The ceremonial president will be there for being sick. Go and represent. Go there, do this, do that. Meanwhile, he have no power to give order. The person who is in charge of economy, who is in charge of everything as of then, is the prime minister. We never learn things. We never learn. That is the same strategies they are using in this 21st century, and our people are not decoding it. Our people fail to understand it. Anytime these people see any good something that will come on our way, they will pressure the leader at any leader at that point of time, and they will bribe the person. If not, they will use everything to threaten the person. Why can't you stand on your feet and so that the people, the masses you are leading, hear the voice of the masses? When you hear the voice, you will know that if the masses are speaking, if the masses is with you or not. When the masses is with you, you know that you are doing the right thing. But when the masses is not with you, you know that you are not doing the right thing. Now, you see you people, they are not pressuring you again to come out and distance yourself from Eastern Security Network so that they can launch an attack. The moment if the governors fall into this plan of this Fulani people, the kind bloodshed that will take place there, any person they kill, they will tell is among the Eastern Security Network officers. They will be now going house to house to kill our youth, to kill our girls, all in the name of search for Eastern Security Network. But if the johannes and the governors can see this thing that is about to happen and rise up, tell them that any attack on Eastern Security is an attack to all igbos, it's an attack to all Biafrans, they will prevent it. Don't say we don't tell you people. Don't say that we don't warn you people. We will continue speaking because the truth must prevail. So say the truth shall set you free. Only Nnamdi Kanu never destroyed the zoo with gun or any weapon. He destroyed that country with just truth. Ordinary truth, collapse. Why can't you people join hand and stand for the right thing? Why can't you people reject being used by unlearned people? Why? They will tell you your brother is your enemy. How can your brother become your enemy? Go and tell them that their brother is their enemy. You will see what they will reply you. You will listen to them. Go, let any Eastern governor now or any of the Johannes go and tell Ganduje that Erofai is his enemy. You will see. He will tell you, are you sick? Are you mad? Two of them will make sure that they will bring you they will reduce you to nothing. They will fight you. Irrespective of the killings that is happening in Kaduna today, have you seen any governor rise up to speak ill of Erofai? Have you? No, because it's a game plan. who are the people that are dying in the eastern Kaduna, at the southern Kaduna, is the Christian. When I speak about the pastors in Nigeria, they will say that they don't speak the anointed men of God. At times, I will think and I believe that those people counting anointing are being anointed with condemn oil. What they are carrying is a condemn oil, because you cannot see your people now. How they are busy now preparing, they are writing their fake prophecy. A chief priest, a priest was kidnapped on 24th of December, which is the day before yesterday. And none of them is doing anything. Can you kidnap any imam and other imam will keep quiet? Can you kidnap any and others will keep quiet? They will revolt against it. Common sense is not common. You are a leader. The sense. You will listen to the people who made you the leader and see what they are passing through. Then the people that is making you not to, that the people who is deceiving you, you will ask yourself, am I doing the right thing? Why my subject? Why are they against me? Why my subject? Why are they not happy for me? If you are doing the right thing, the people whom you are leading will not, if anything happened to you, you will see them on the street. That is why when Mazinankan was arrested, you see millions of Igbo youth, millions of Biafran youth come out to protest for his release. That is to tell you, this man is fighting for his people, and his people love him, and they are for him. Till today, have you seen any of them tell you that I don't love Mazinankan? Try buy as money you can buy. You will see that the worst the money you give them, we expect they will go back to him, because they know he is fighting. This time around, if any governor don't want his people to be massacred, let him come out and tell the world that he is in support of the Eastern Security Network, not by mouth, but with action. The same thing goes to the Johannes and our traditional rulers. I must tell you the truth. Only the truth will set us free. Only the truth will make us, will bring us to our roots. Biafra is here. You think you have money. You want to use that your money to fight against the restoration of Biafra. Ask yourself, what will be your benefit? Again, this is time for the East. I am calling on the Eastern governors and the Eastern leaders to rise up against this crime that the Nigerian government is about to commit. Because the 1967 massacre, they think is not enough. They want to massacre again. Prevent this thing, prevent this upcoming war. Know that disintegration of Nigeria is something inevitable. To divide Nigerian breakup is something inevitable. Is something must happen. As death is inevitable, that is how it is. Because you check it now. How do you think that you can make peace to reign? How do you think I can work for one Nigeria? How? How do you think that millions of people who have died, their spirit, you can appease them to stop hurting that Nigeria? How? How do you think that is the only son of a woman was killed just because he holding a flag and they want his spirit to leave the country in peace? Do you think that what is happening in that country today is just ordinary hand? Do you think that the collapsing of Nigeria is just natural? The Biafrans that we are killed Those people that they cut their life, they are now hurting the nation. They are now bringing the nation down. They want that thing they die for to stand. What do they die for? The restoration of Biafra. Ask yourself, these millions of volunteers that come out to fight for the ancestral land of Biafra, who paid them? Nobody. To tell you, most of them are the spirit in human form. That is why you will not dare them. Let me tell you, when you talk of jazz, the Fulanis has it. Ask yourself, is it a clear eye they used to run out of our bush? The governors, the eastern leaders, I don't know why they are so blind that they cannot see something when it's coming. Nigeria today is going down, going backward because of the atrocities, because of the blood they have shed, the innocent blood. And you as a leader, instead of you to redeem your own side, you want to be part. You want the spirit to come and hurt you before you do the right thing. You want the spirit of the dead to hurt you before you change your way, before you fight for the restoration of Biafra. Many people, when they were dying, they say their spirit will never rest until Biafra is restored. Waka Waka, before she died, she said that Nigeria will know no peace. Her spirit will continue hurting Nigeria until they let her people go. Who are those her people? Biafrans. When Biafra is restored, the only thing that you will not see in Biafra is this corruption you are seeing in Nigeria today. The heaviness. But the things you will be seeing in Biafra, other countries will like to learn from it. So why can't Johannes welcome this good development? Why do you want to become a saboteur? Why do you want to fight your people? Why do you want your people to be crying and shedding tears? Let me tell you, in a family where one person is rich, others are poor, that family is poor. In a village where one person has money, that village is a poverty village. So instead of you giving them, teach them how to fish. Teach them. When Mazinam can, he always set an example so that others will follow it. He was born in Nigeria, if you don't know. He schooled in Nigeria, but at the university level, he said, no, let me school outside. Let me see other world. When he reached London, he saw things. He see the way people are respecting their death. He see the things that is going in London. He see the kind human rights that is moving. He see the way people are doing things. He said, no, I will not be snapping pictures and be sending people who say, oh, see beautiful place. I will make my land to be more beautiful than this. That is why you see him fighting for the restoration of Biafra. Okay, Perpetua. Good afternoon from here. That is why you see him. What is holding Johannes and the Eastern governors to do the needful? Why? The money you have it. You have made a lot of money. Your children are living fine. Why can't you say, oh, I am now okay. Let my lifetime to fight for the right. Let me, as people say that I'm voice of the voiceless. I am the leader of the poor people. No, let me fight for the poor masses first. You fight for the poor people. But instead of them to do that, they want to be looting and looting and looting, and they will die in looting. Their children will now start where they stop. Why? See this, let me tell you, the hardest thing you can see on this world is to create security outfit. Go and check it. It's not easy to create it. If it was an easy something, Amatokun will have could have been existing for long. The show governors could have created their own. But this single man, he saw the killing. The Fulani never killed rape Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's sister in the bush, but they are raping the people from his village. That is why he said no. They cannot continue. He do that thing the so-called Eastern governors cannot do. He do that thing that the so-called Johannes cannot do. What is holding you not to support it, since you know that you cannot do it? What you cannot do, you see someone do it, you have to appreciate it and give your support. Now, you see the federal government, they are coming again. They come with Operation Python dance, first, second, and third. Have that changed anything? Have that made Nigeria not to go to recession? No. Rather, they are killing your own youth. They are killing the leaders of tomorrow from the Biafra land. They are killing the people who will take after you. If they not kill them, only you remain. Ask yourself, if you die, have not your lineage and everything about you will wipe out. That is the reason why you need to protect the people, because the people that are the one who made you leader. The Eastern Security Network, any attack on the Eastern Security Network is an attack on all Biafrans. It's an attack on all igbos. And this is where the Eastern governors need to stand up. This is the place where they need to stand up. Because they have killed us enough. I ask them, I keep on asking them, how many of the Fulani have they arrested? If they tell you that the Nigerian police is working, how many have they arrested? Any Fulani person who rape or kill anyone? Have they arrested the person? Of course, no. That is to tell you that the police are not working. They are working with these Fulani people. They have not arrested anyone. How I wish the Fulani people will rape one person and the police will arrest them and they will be prosecuted. We will say yes, they are performing. But up to now, no single person, no one person have been arrested. The Eastern leaders are the one which they are using on this. They are using the Eastern governors. They are using them they are deceiving them because of power. Power that you know you will still get if you work for your people. But because you know that you are evil, you are weak, you don't have what it takes, the only thing you can do is to kill your people. That is why you now obey them. Obey who you're supposed to command. Your slave is now your master. Who's supposed to be your slave is now your master, and you become a slave. You bring yourself so low that the right thing you're supposed to do, you cannot do it again. That is why I will tell people, in this life, when you are against something, don't take bribe, because the moment you take bribe, your power will be, you will lose all your power. All your strength will be, you will lose all of them. All your strength, you will lose them. That is the pure truth. Ask those people who sold their brothers and sisters, where are they today? How many people can come out today and tell you that I'm from a Zikiwe family and I am proud to move on the street of Onitsha? How many? They know him, Owelo of Onitsha, Owelo of Onitsha. But how many of their family now can come out and be proud on the street of Onitsha, say that I'm from Zikiwe? The person will be stoned. The same thing goes to Ifajuna. How many people? The only people that can easily identify the Ifajina family now is these baby saboteurs, these feeding bottle saboteurs. Because when you move out, you want to be, you will easily locate people that are evil like you. Because if you are evil, you will always move, and you will always mingle with evil people like you. That is why they call it gathering of darkness. That is the truth. I only pity these people, these so-called leaders, because if you watch what happened to Saddam Hussein, you will change your way. You will change your way. You want to keep good record. Do you know that our people don't know how to become famous, and the people will celebrate them? When you are about to, you want people to notice you. It's not all about becoming stable that people will notice you. If you do the right thing, people will notice you with the good thing you are doing. And your record will speak for you forever. Believe you me, if in the future, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu live and later pass away, he will be remembered forever. Forever. 1 million generation will talk about him. They will not remember him because of evil. They will remember him for the good work he do for his people. And in as much as this black nation exists, he will be remembered. Why can't you do the same way so that he will be remembered? Why can't our people study the game these people are using against us? Why? Why can't our people know the reason why the Fulani don't want us to progress? They don't want us to progress. Why do you think so? Because they know once Biafra is restored, they will relegate that name, Fulani. All their evil will be stopped. If you are Biafra and you are still thinking that Nigeria is existing, you need deliverance. Because the world no longer recognizes Nigeria as a country. They are just waiting for the pronouncement. Even the Nigerian leaders from the north know that Nigeria is no longer existing. That is why you see them borrowing millions of dollars. What are they using it? They are using it to pump. They are pumping it to their region. They are pumping it because they know within 1 year there will be nothing like Nigeria again. But our leaders are busy. They are busy forming Oduga in their own land, forming lion and tigers for their own brothers. Meanwhile, the Fulanis are using Nigeria to borrow, to develop their place, because they know that they have failed for the past. Now, the Biafra is about to go, and once Biafra go, that oil they are using to sustain will no longer be their own. Now, that is why you see them. They have drawn the pipe to Niger, to Morocco, to Tunis, storing them there, so that once Biafra go, they will see something to sustain themselves until they see maybe they will be lucky to get something to sustain themselves. But the East, what are we doing? What our leaders, what are we doing to sustain us in case if the world finds something that they will now be using in the change of this oil? Ask yourself, this money you see the Northerners are borrowing today, and they are using it. Do you know that even if Biafra will break away tomorrow, they will still pay the debt? And that is the reason why you see these Northerners, they are busy borrowing upon borrowing. Even when they are in recession, they are still borrowing. Because they know by this time next year, there is nothing like Nigeria again. They know and they see it. It's only our people fail to acknowledge that. to see this thing, the handwrite on the wall. It's only our people. It's only our leaders. Why? Because they are still busy fighting themselves. This one is the fool. This one is the. I am not an IPOB. Who says so? You will say you are not a freedom fighter. You are an IPOB. You will say you are not an activist. You are an IPOB. You are not a freedom fighter. Good and fine. But to come out and say you are not an IPOB, that shows how foolish you are. Because before you can say that word, I am not an IPOB, ask yourself, what is the full meaning of IPOB? The indigenous people of Biafra. They never tell you, say, the people that is fighting for freedom. No, the people that is fighting for freedom, they are few, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everybody cannot be a freedom fighter because we have so many people that don't have the heart to come out. We have so many people that they are afraid. So the people who carry out the activities of the restoration of Biafra are the IPOB freedom fighters. When you say you are not IPOB freedom fighter, that is different from to deny your origin. It's like when the Mazikiwe is fighting for the independence of Nigeria, they have the people like Awolowo, them, Tafa Balewa, if I'm not mistaken. They have such people. Does it mean that other people that are supporting them, are they not Nigeria then? They are Nigeria. But when you talk of Nigerian freedom fighters as of that time, you will mention Azikiwe and Tafa Balewa them. Why can't you use your sense? You have to support if you know that you cannot fight. During the war, those people that cannot go to the war, they will be at home cooking for the people who go to war to eat. If you know you cannot join them, you cannot be a freedom fighter, support. That is all we need from you. That is all we want from you. Keep supporting. Don't come on air to show your ignorance. Don't come on air to disgrace your family. Don't come on air to talk trash. Because it's better you keep mute than to come and create record that you will never be forgiven. Many people today, you see them, because they want people to hear their name, they will come up and attacking the good people. Ask yourself, even if you are being paid for this, why are you now receiving the money to tarnish your own image? Why can't we learn from others? At times I ask people, are you people not seeing the North? Do you think that they are in that? Do you think that they do not love themselves more than other people? No. What is sustaining that one Nigeria today is because of the unity North have. They don't attack themselves, but they know how to handle their issue within themselves. That does not mean that they are not having issue. They disagree to agree. Why can't the Igbos disagree to agree? Let us agree on when unite and fight outside. When we come home, we settle our differences inside without letting third party in. The johannes and the eastern governors and the traditional rulers, you people have done the worst mistake in your lives. But you have the chance. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have given you people the opportunity, the chance to redeem your images, the chance to repent, the chance to correct your mistakes. And that chance is now. Come out and tell the world that any attack on Eastern Security Network is an attack to all Biafrans. It's an attack to all Eastern indigenes. And you stand on your words. Stop jumping up and down. Stop it. Biafra is moving forward. it will be very shameful that you people will continue fighting against Biafra. Before you know it, Biafra will be restored without you people. And that time, when nobody gave you people any respect, when they abolish the so-called johannes, don't complain because you misuse it. You people are the one trying to abolish it before the restoration of Biafra now, with your evil characters, with the evil doings. The war is in two ways. You don't need any person to tell you that the federal government war is against the Biafrans. You don't need any person to tell you. And it's your duty to stand up and fight. It's your duty, it's my duty. Because if we don't fight this war, who will help us to fight it? Who will fight it for us? If you don't rise up today, you cannot rise up tomorrow. Because the moment the enemy surrendered you, you are gone. You are gone. Let us see the game. On this note, I am bringing this today to an end. But join me tomorrow again by 12 o'clock. I'll be coming on air, because this restoration of Biafra, you don't need any person to tell you to join. IPOB is not begging any person to join. You can only join when you see the evil people are doing. When you are right, you know that you want to fight for the right, you join IPOB. But if you know you are for the evil, you are against IPOB, because IPOB is not evil. If you know you fight against darkness, join the nearest IPOB. And you fight, you follow them, do the needful. Because, like I pray, may Chukwu Okike Abịama onye pụrụ ime ihe niile continue to guide and protect Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and give him more wisdom to deal with these people. Let him give Maazị Nnamdi Kanu long life and prosperity, and other IPOB that is fighting for the restoration of Biafra. And let God Almighty, Chukwu Okike Abịama onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, expose those pretenders still hiding under IPOB. Let him expose them so that they will be flushed out. And I wish all Biafrans, Biafra at last. Happy Xmas, happy Christmas once again. My name is Mazi Achebe Paul. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Biafra Unity TV. That is the name of my YouTube channel. And follow our page, Mazi Achebe Paul. Thank you for joining me today, and remain blessed. Thank you. I love you all.